AliExpress. Hi friends, I just wanted to do a quick mailbag today. I got a few things from AliExpress. This seems to be my 5-way switch. I believe this is the side one of those half circle ones that goes on like the side of a device. Yeah. So, ooh, I got a lot of them. So these are really fucking cool. Hope these work. I don't know if I'm actually going to end up using these for my project that I want to do. I'm working on a Bluetooth headset, and I think I might actually go with a different version. But these, so you see that these, they have a little center button, so you can go right, left, center. Can you push click? So I don't know why this is a 5-way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't push and turn. So unfortunately, this is only a 3-way, and this will have to be for something else. And I see there are 3 pins here, pin here and pin here. I'm assuming those are going to end up being like a ground, common ground. So that would make that one of the pins, that one of the pins, and that one of the pins. So yeah, this came up in my search for 5-way buttons, and I did get the ones that I do want to end up using, but they ended up being broken in shipping, and I don't have them around here to show you. I don't believe. Anyways, these are cool, but they're not quite useful for anything at the moment, but I will keep them around for future prototyping. Awesome. Let's take a look at what's in this one. Where's my goddamn knife? Oh, apparently not around. I will use scissors today. Oh, there's my hack. These are, oh, excellent. These are tiny little switches. So we have a whole bunch of these. These will be useful for something, but literally just a common ground and a switch between the 2 poles. So either or. This can be just like a regular on-off switch if you want just 2 of them, or it can be a 2-way. So that would be a, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Focus. Focus, you fuck. Come on, friend. Almost. You almost got it. Come on, friend. There we go. Anyways, these are fun little switches. I actually need one that has an extra set of legs, so we will be attempting to use that in the Bluetooth headset as well. So these may not be useful right now, but they're good to have around, these little tiny dip switches. Well, it's technically not a dip switch because it's not a dual inline. I need the dip. So what do we got here? I have, oh, excellent, some sanding. Excellent. These are good. These are sanding wheels for Dremel. And I have various grits here, 400, 300, 240, 120, 180, 60, or 80, and is that a 600? That's a 600. So, and it came with a nice little mandrel too. So these will be good for doing some of my concrete post work that I need to do. So a lot of my concrete work ends up being needing finalization. So I will end up pouring the molds, and then I need to sand them and do some post work on them afterwards, sanding them mainly to get a nice smooth finish and show off a little bit more of the a little bit more of the detail in the concrete work itself. Specifically, when I just use Portland cement, we can get different finishes and whatnot. At least in this one, you can see, maybe you can see that it ends up being really nice and glossy, and shows off. Excuse me. It's definitely sick season around here, so I got a little bit of a cough. But you can actually see it gives it a glossy coat. You can actually shine it to almost like a glass-like finish, unless you have aggregate in there, and then you get still smooth finish, but with a little bit of texture added to it. But I think I'm going to go back to just the straight Portland cement, because it shows off some of the fibers that I use in the glass fiber fill that I put in to the mix. Shows off really nicely in kind of a swirly, really beautiful swirly design on the final product that's very unique to each pour. And then you end up with a nice glass-like finish that feels like a nice finished concrete countertop. So yeah, these are for that, and that is the end of my mailbag for today. These go with, if I can find my thing for the sanding, which I think is actually outside, so those will go in there. My bin for sanding is, yeah, outside, I believe. So if you want to see what I've been working on real quick before I go, this is a prototype that I've been working on using the CSR 8635 development / like, just like a module that's already pre-populated with the things that it needs. And then I had this custom circuit board made so it can break out these pins, and I can do prototyping with this. And my transducer is actually going to be a bone conduction piece. So some of these parts were meant for this, and since moving forward with prototyping, I've decided in the time it took for these items to ship that I'm not going to end up using them for this in the final product, that is. So that is what I've been working on. I'm hoping we can get this nice, and that once this prototyping is done, I can make another custom circuit board with all these wires on it as traces, and then have all the components like resistors and capacitors, buttons and stuff be surface mount or through hole devices. And then we're going to give it a nice 3D printed container. So that's it. That is mailbag for today. So thanks for watching. I'm going to start doing more kind of off the cuff with this overhead thing. If you like this format, I think I'm going to call it the Infodump because autism. And just kind of do off the cuff, try to have this set up on my computer so I can just hit record and then upload my random ramblings for the internet. So I'm available on Instagram and Twitter at Clomads. You can see up here if there you go. And I have Clomads.com is my personal website, and queer.com is where I help queer, trans, and queer trans people of color promote their work and hopefully eventually supply them in the future with some makerspace. I also have a Patreon, and all these links can be found in the description below. So thanks. Have a nice day. Sorry about my cough and my voice, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.